You have got to be kidding me, Activision. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. And yes, the title is pretty bold. You guys can debate it all you want in the comment section down below. Has Activision now ruined the brand new Call of Duty? I don't know. It seems like they possibly are trying to with their latest announcement. But we've stretched back before that. I believe during the PS4 beta, they actually had a COD blog. If you guys remember this, it was a pretty good blog post. A lot of great points were actually talked about, including one, though, that triggered a lot of ears out there and piqued a lot of interest because they actually made sure to state that on day one, PS4 players would have an advantage of some sort. We didn't know if it was double XP. We didn't know if it was some sort of game mode all to themselves, although that might be exactly what it was. Thanks to Charlie Intel, guys, apparently leaked will be brand new Call of Duty Spec Ops, which from the 12 seconds we have seen, it looks pretty cool. It looks to be maybe that of the brand new generation of zombies, kind of like a Halo firefight-like vibe. Survival with NPCs is what it looked like, which I would love, right? You'd love to play it co-op with friends, get a group of boys together, and all of a sudden you are drinking energy drinks all night long and trying to survive in some hotel room in game, of course, shooting down zombies or NPCs that come your way. It sounds pretty freaking cool, right? But as of right now, also according to Charlie Intel, guys, that could be exclusive to PS4 players only, which means if you do have PC players that are your friends or Xbox players that are your friends, too bad. You'll be playing by yourself. Now, I do want to clarify one point as well. Thanks to GameSpot, other articles now being brought forth, guys. Of course, I'm about 12 hours behind. I pre-recorded this yesterday, so luckily did catch the announcement, though. Very kind of a keen wording here, guys. It's not the entire Spec Ops that's exclusive. It's actually the survival mode inside Spec Ops. So there should still be Spec Ops missions, co-op missions that everyone can play. When it comes to actually playing survival mode inside Spec Ops, though, that'll be for PS4 only. The only issue here is this, guys. It's not a week-long exclusive thing for PS4 users that we're used to in the past with DLC and all the new updates, so on and so forth. We got used to that. This is apparently going to be a one-year exclusive PS4 only game mode. Yes, I just said those words, and I really cannot wrap my head around the logic of why Activision would do this. Although, also again, thanks to Charlie Intel, I will link their Twitter down below for all of you guys. They've done this in the past. Sony and Activision for Destiny, they partnered up with their major DLC expansions, and each and every major expansion, each one had one strike, which was actually for PS4 players only. Now, that was only a couple of skins, I do believe, so it wasn't that bad. It wasn't an entire game mode for an entire year only set to be played by certain players. This just seems like it's too far. It almost seems like it has to be a joke, but it's not. I mean, just how can this make sense? We are at a time right now, also released in the latest post by Call of Duty and Activision, guys. I will also link this down below for all of you. It gets even worse and more stunning and more shocking because they are now boasting about the largest beta numbers in franchise history. Obviously, cross-play, cross-platform has boosted those numbers, I should say. It makes a lot of sense, but either way, we've always had Xbox and PC CODs, and this just makes it all the more exciting to see that, yes, we are breaking record numbers with our latest PS4 and PC and Xbox betas. That's a great thing. The real big problem inside that same post, you know what they dared to say? Let me read it off for you. We're focused on delivering the best online experience possible that includes bringing the community together with crossplay. And by bringing them together, we mean tearing them apart by actually having survival mode only playable by PS4 players. That last part was my own added a little part, but you guys obviously saw the quote I was talking about. I would love to, if you guys are for this, you know, honestly, I'm not trying to brag about this. I'm very lucky to, for the first time in a long time for Call of Duty, I can actually play alongside my Xbox and my PS4 friends, and now all of a sudden I find out that for a game mode that I probably would be interested in, that's probably not going to be the case. It's so shocking to me, and I cannot wrap my head around how you somehow, for the first time in COD history, have a cross-play, cross-platform game, and you still decide to sell out in some way to make it so you actually segregate those communities. You finally have us all come together, and you're like, wait, you're not going to be fully together, okay? This one cool game mode, let's make that exclusive. And we actually had earlier last week, it was Jeff Smith. He's an Infinity Ward dev, I do believe as well. Came out with Exerto with a great article, link down below for all of you guys yet again. He talked about how esports have ruined Call of Duty, and I disagree. He did actually talk more about the fact that because it became a competitive game with an esports scene, it kind of took the fun out of the game because they had to balance everything. Map design, weapon balance, balancing. Nothing can be too overpowered and fun. It takes the fun out of it because you're trying to make a casual game as well, though, for the esports scene. Now, he does actually make a lot of fair points, but no, Jeff, I don't think so. I don't think that Call of Duty is being ruined by esports. I think Call of Duty is being ruined by Activision. One, of course, if you try and release a brand new game every single year, further segregating each and every type of player out there, right? Are we in the air? Are we on the ground? What guns are we using? It's tough to actually sell a different game for any franchise. Most franchises cannot pull it off, so that's why we're already segregated into these small communities out there in Call of Duty. And even further, you have a developer out there like Activision who then decides to further segregate beyond that. That's why Call of Duty is struggling right now. It's not esports. This is set to be one of the biggest esports years, and I really do think Call of Duty is ready for esports. It's ready to grow with it. This is set to be one of the best esports years ever in Call of Duty. I don't think it's esports ruining COD. I'm pretty darn sure it's Activision at this point. I don't understand. It better have been for a lot of money because you're probably going to lose some players, or at least receive, as they probably expected, a ton of backlash for this. And I'm so angry, I'm out of breath. Woo! So what do you guys think about this? Make sure to leave your thoughts down below. I will definitely be reading all the comments on this one. Maybe not going to reply to everyone because I'm just so angry. Activision continues to blow my mind, guys. Again, thanks to Charlie Intel. They'll be linked down below. Apparently, PS4 players still get the benefit of the doubt with every single Call of Duty, and this time around, it's for an individual game mode, survival mode, that being inside Spec Ops. As always, I hope you guys all enjoy the breakdown of gaming news here at Esports Talk. I'll be back here all day long breaking down some crazy stories. Maybe not as crazy as this one, but maybe more enjoyable at the very least. All right, I'll see you soon.